Alright, this lesson is going to teach you some more advanced shape techniques, as well as how to use the layering system in Flash. So last time I taught you how to use the basics. This time click on the Polystar tool, go options, choose Six Sided, and then I'll just draw that in the middle of your stage. Alright, I'm just going to move that in there with my selection tool. Alright, now I'm going to draw another one, but I'm going to change the colour to something else. I don't mind what it is, that will do. Because we're going to use this shape to cut out a little shape inside this one. So if I draw it up here slightly smaller, then I drag it into the middle of this one, about there, and then release. If I click on it again and press delete, I've now cut out the inside of this shape. So if I click on my blue hexagon, I can move it around and I've made a little hole in there. Okay, and that's done using merge drawing, which is about to be explained. Because if I was to create another Polystar, and then if I move my mouse down here, you'll notice there's a little checkbox, object drawing, and if I check it, it becomes an object, which is only best explained by showing you. So if I check the box, draw a picture, draw my shape, you'll notice I get this little box around the outside. That is now a object. Okay, and if I was to move that, like we did before, nothing happens. Okay, so it's pretty much made it its own little object and it won't get in the way of other stuff. Okay, now you'll notice that it's gone in front. What if I want it to go behind? Well, it's pretty simple. We use layering. So if I delete this, go down here and it says new layer. So if I click that, the way Flash works, whatever's on the top is in the foreground, whatever's in the bottom is in the background. So I'm going to move layer 2 behind it, and now with layer 2 selected, I'm going to draw that shape again. Okay, and now if I move it, it goes in the background. Okay, and if I was to move those layers around, it comes in the foreground. Okay, so that's how layering works. You can keep moving those layers forward and back. You can also turn off layers. Just say I don't want to see this grey hexagon anymore. I can just turn it off, so you can't see it. Okay, likewise, if I want to leave it in the background and I don't want it to be edited, I can lock it too, and that'll stop me from being able to do anything to this layer. Okay, and I can even rename it. So if I want to be really smart and make sure I don't confuse my layers, which you'll need to do later, you just click down here by double clicking, and then you can name it. So layer 2 is the grey one and that's the blue one. Okay, so that's a simple way of knowing the difference in your layering. So that's object and merge drawing and layering. I hope that's been useful for you. Save this. So you should have something that looks like this with an object and a normal merge shape as well. And remember the toggle down here, once you've chosen your shape, the toggle option is right down here. Object drawing, merge drawing. Okay, I always leave it off by default. Alright, save this just like you normally would into your U drive and move on to the next lesson.